a beautiful poem by Richard Ruff outlining the balance of life itself. I mean, what else could we even say? I'm in St. Joe, Michigan, checking out the Benton Harbor River, St. Joe River, going from Lake Michigan, what is that way, down to South Bend. I could take a boat, take the South Bend, walk to Indianapolis or so, maybe make it down to Missouri, come out a lot at night, talk to God all the time, even with the dogs with me, walking them to a little park hooked to the St. Joe High School, softball fields, football fields, all that right around the corner. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. But yeah, I ask God questions all the time. I do ask Him about the right and wrongs of life. I try to judgmentize my ideology almost daily. Everybody makes mistakes. They say it's who gets back up. That's what we try to do each day. Because what else can we do? Lay down? Curl up? What can we prosper then? That was a beautiful poem, Richard Ruff. That was a very good poem, brother. It makes you think. There are ideologies about Christ and His brother. Is that all they are? Just balancers? Creation? Just like the yin yang, Japan, the symbol. Swirled around, half of it's white, half of it's black. I bet if it had a color scheme, you'd see a lot of gray interpretation, just from the different ideals, based upon different thoughts, which is probably brought from the different auras or the different etheric vibes. I mean, that's where it comes down from. Yeah, my one mistake I did turn around when I went to Baja, Mexico last time. It was a horrible, it wasn't a horrible place, but the place brought horrible to me. By the time I made it down to Ensenada, I went past Roseville going against the brothers and sisters, which I do apologize. But like I said, I seen the light. I seen the star, or whatever, but it never moved. And I was swept. I wanted to make it to his porch and just knock on the door and say, hey, I'm ready. But our ideals of life has its own creation of life and culture of life. And each life is made up in different aspects and experiencing experience, I guess we would say. But maybe I had to come back out and find my own thoughts that I found before I went to prison And for the first few years I was in prison, I get out, I start celebrating, smoking weed at the greenhouse. Oh my God, sucking down wax, oils. You know what made me think? I was sitting in the greenhouse, and Nicholas and Laura, they brought in cocaine. And they laid up a bunch of lines and gave me some. Now I went to prison for armed robbery for 10 years for cocaine and crack. And that's not why I got locked up, but my needs for the dope enhanced my thought process. And even though I burned out every idea of life to get money, my idea was to take money then.